Hello guys, so today we'll be talking about behavioral rounds which are becoming increasingly more popular in today's interviews. So what are behavioral rounds? So behavioral rounds, to be very precise I would say, are the rounds which are meant to put you in a situation where your soft skills are put into test. Now what do I mean by soft skills? Soft skills generally mean that how do you tackle different situations during various instances in your stay at the company. There may be having some clash with your colleagues, or there might be some discomfort level with your manager or upper management or your reporting hierarchy at all. So each and everything apart from your technical skills. So how do you handle all these? This is all about behavioral rounds. And let me tell you that these days these rounds are becoming so and so popular that although the candidates have cleared each and every technical rounds in a very handsome manner, and yet they are rejected because their soft skills were not up to the match as expected by the company. So it's better to have a good understanding of behavioral rounds. So what are the things that you need to consider for a behavioral round interview? First, you need to be a storyteller. Now what do you mean by this? We'll look into a exact behavioral question in the upcoming points. But the first thing that you need to keep in mind is that you need to be a very good storyteller. To every question, your answer should be looking like a convincing story from your past experience. The interviewer should feel that it is actually an experience that you had in one of your past acquaintances or your past experience. Although even such an incident has never happened with you, but you still need to come up with a story that really matches with the question asked. So let's discuss further. Second, star method. Now, to be a good storyteller, you might look into the star method. Now, what does star stand for? Let us first discuss what star stands for. S stands for situation, T stands for task, A stands for action, and R stands for results. Now, this is the most important tool that you can use to answer any behavioral question, and you must use this star method to answer any question or any behavioral question. Third, let's take an example. Suppose you're in a behavioral round, you're asked a question like, tell me a situation where you were not able to meet your target in the past. Now, first things first. It might be the situation that until now you never had any such experience where you could not meet your target and you do all your tasks diligently on time. Yet, you need to frame a situation from your past where you were actually not able to do a task on time. Now, let's look at how the STAR method can help us to answer this question in a behavioral round. First, situation. Here you can go on to define the context in which this situation arises. So here you can tell something like you were working on some priority basis tasks and there were some less priority based tasks. Although you had your manager in confidence, however, the customer for the least priority or the less priority task demanded an early delivery of the commitments. Now this is the situation that you are put into. Second, task. Now here you can go on to define that what was your role specified or what was the role you assumed in resolving this situation. So you can go on to tell you were one of the important stakeholders as a developer for both the tasks, for the most priority task that you were already doing on time and for this task for which the customer demanded an early delivery. You as being an important stakeholder were asked by the manager to resolve this dependency in the best possible manner so the customer is also satisfied for the less priority task. Fine. Third, action. Here you can go on to define that what you actually did to resolve the situation that you were put into. So you can again go on to continue with the same answer, early delivery. You can also go on to say I discussed this situation with the other stakeholder, that is the other developers, architects in the team, and we tried to incorporate the help from other team members who knew the tech stack, the context of the deliverable that was to be given, so that we could leverage their talent and finish the task before the already committed time. Last, result. what was the outcome of the steps that you took to solve the situation. So again, to the same question, you can continue on to add that the customer and the manager were really happy as all the revised deliverables with respect to the original commitment were delivered well on time to the customer. All the stakeholders were also happy. The upper management was very well impressed with the new deadline being met, and I was promoted in the next cycle. So in this way, you see that this 4 step-by-step process of STAR can help you to answer any such behavioral question where your soft skills are meant to be tested. Point number 4. 2 key things to remember during behavioral rounds. First, your story must have a happy ending. Now, what do I mean by that? This simply means that whatever the situation that you put forward from your past, saying that, hey, this was the situation that I was put into, ultimately it should have been resolved. It should not remain unresolved. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for you to choose. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for you to choose such a situation from your past. That is why we say frame a situation if you haven't been in such a situation. That is, your situation should have a solution at the end. Second, you must be the hero of the story that you are telling. Now, the entire point of this behavioral round is that how come your soft skills can be used by the company in the future if such a situation arises. So it's better that you try to be the hero, or if it is actually compulsory that you should be the hero of the story, that is, the final result should have been achieved due to your actions and decisions that you took in the last urgent moment. That is why again I say you need to frame one. Fifth, stay positive. Whenever a behavioral round question is posed in front of you, always keep your calm. Never let the interviewer guess that you are actually forming an unreal story. So keep calm and be positive and very confident about the story that you are putting forward. Sixth, take your time. Now it is well understood that since you are framing a situation from your past, it must take time. However, in the time that you are framing the question in your mind, never let the interviewer guess that you are actually forming the story. Do not look confused. Just keep calm and come up with such a solid story that everyone accepts it. So I would like to conclude this video by telling that behavioral questions do not have any right or wrong answers. You just need to exhibit that no matter the situation, you are capable to handle it, and just not handle it, but handle it smartly in every interest of the company and yourself. So answer accordingly. Happy coding, happy interview. Wish you a good luck for your behavioral round interviews. Thank you.